Hey everyone, Nick here again. I picked this up as a Rambo action figure. I bought it at Toys R Us, and as I've explained in other videos, I don't get paid for these companies. I'm not here hawking their product. The reason why I tell you where I get it and usually how much, and this was 20, is so that if you're looking for something like this, you can definitely find it. Now, on our website, we will be uploading an area that you'll be able to sell your own merchandise on and your own action figures. The reason why we did that, when we came to that idea, is a lot of times when you're looking for models and that, people have overpriced them unnecessarily on sites like auction sites like eBay and Amazon and other sites. And we're looking for something that's a little bit more fair. So I like to tell you where I get them and how much I get them. Uh, so anyway, without further ado, this is a Rambo figure. Sylvester Stallone. Um, this is one of his more famous roles. This box art, I'm assuming, was supposed to look like the original box art off of the original toys. Um, yeah. Now, what's interesting is the box art does look like it's supposed to be from the 70s sort of era, 70s, 80s. Um, And it also says on the box that this is for people 17 years and up. So in the top corner it says ages 17 and up. Now, there we go. The front opens up and it gives you this sort of, it looks like an 8-bit video game, sort of like NES script on the side that says, your mission is to sneak into the enemy camp and find them. Are you up to it? And then it says, I'm not afraid of prison. And the other option is, I feel better in prison. Sorry, I'm not afraid of death. And the other one is, I feel better in prison. Along the top there is more of this 8-bit sort of stuff. So it says life 100, experience 0. That's the Bowie knife, I assume. Arrows, exploding arrows, machine guns, grenades, and a health potion. So that in itself is kind of amusing to sort of see that as a video game. So I'm going to open this up and try and be as gentle as I can. Okay, might have to rip it a little bit. I know people are out there going, oh, you can't open it. No. I like models as much as the next person. I like to see it. And especially since this is not something that's an original piece. It's an obvious remake of it. Yeah, so I'm assuming the first one would have been made in 1982. It doesn't actually say when this was produced. It's produced by a company called Real Toys, R-E-E-L Toys. And I'm going to pull out the plastic here. The backdrop, which is kind of hard to see in the package, looks like an 8-bit forest. Now, I know from seeing it, the Rambo game was. There's been a couple of different Rambo games, and I'm sure if you look on like Angry Video Game Nerd or one of those, you'll find a review of the actual video game. So that's pretty much as far as that goes. So we're gonna pop good old Sylvester Stallone out of the box here. And it's a very stylized graphics that are on him. It doesn't necessarily look realistic. It looks like it should be part of a maybe video game like Boulderlands or something. So it comes with a rocket launcher. There's a bow and two arrows. Now what's kind of cool about this is you can actually, the string pulls back on it and you could actually fire this thing. Now I'm not going to do that because chances are I'm going to lose it. So there's that. Comes with his Bowie knife. Now obviously it's too small, they couldn't make that into open up. There's a grenade in here. And the figure comes with a whole bunch of little hands. I'm guessing for holding each of the weapons. So there are 4 hands. And yeah, so their different hands are for different purposes. And I'm assuming that you'd have to just through trial and error try and find which is which. Now I will try and take off one of the hands just to see how easy that is. And okay, so it's an easy little ball snap. I don't suggest that you go changing the hand around very often. It doesn't look like it would hold up. I don't know if it would. But I am going to put his knife in the little knife holder here. I guess I'll put the bow around him. Arrows I can't really put anywhere. And the bazooka, or the rocket launcher, sorry, will go in one hand and sort of just look kind of amusing. So that's what that looks like. He is posable through the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist turns. The head turns a little bit, but because of the hair, it doesn't go very far. The hair is very solid to the back of the neck. The hip joint, the knee looks like it should move, but it's really, really stiff. You can move it, but it's really stiff. And the ankle turns. What's kind of amusing is up close it looks like sort of an Oxford shoe, you know, more of a dress shoe than a combat boot. But that's just because they put the way that they position the ankle break on it. Anyway, guys and girls, thanks for watching. We still have a couple of contests coming up, so make sure that you check out the website, GeeksExchange.ca. We do have a 250 likes t-shirt contest. Now, obviously, I don't have one on right now. It's going to be sort of custom made for the person who's getting it. So their size and, you know, their gender. Because it's going to be a random draw, we felt that it would be better to wait until we've actually, we receive the winner. That way we can make sure that it's their size. So they're either not a big guy like me and they're getting a small t-shirt, like a lot of times you'll see companies just cheap out and give you a small shirt. Or they're not a petite and small person and the t-shirt just flows over them like a, you know, whatever. Something very thick. Big ass sweater. You know those things that grandma always gives you for Christmas? But yeah, so thanks guys and girls for watching, and I'll catch you later.